Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back. I think after yesterday closing the session, we got a huge volatility. I think exactly at 7:30. When we see, I think we have closed around. Sorry, we got a volatility at 8:30. We have closed our session around at 7:30, 7:45. I'm thinking. We'll see. Now what will happen? Currently, gold is bullish on a 3 minutes time frame, but on 1 hour time frame we got a reversal. Yep, index issue, not an issue. Still, the market is bearish. Actually, I haven't seen the news. What was the today? We have the news, right? Major news. Unemployment, it was 221. That means lesser than the expected. It was one of the positive news. We'll see for this news how the index. I think dollar will be positive for this, whatever the news. So that's why if I said one correlation, if the dollar increases, gold will be drops. If the gold increases, dollar will be drop. Instead of considering gold, just consider dollar. Dollar increases, gold drops. Dollar decreases, gold rises. Remember, not 100%. On the majority events, it will be having a correlation. We'll go for 30 minutes time frame. We'll see how it reacted. Exactly at 6. Whatever the news has been arrived at 6 or 6 o'clock 30 seconds or 6 o'clock 1 minute, the market is bullish. And whatever the sellers are there, they have liquidated the volume. According to this week, I'm expecting like that. We'll see how it happened. I'm going for 5 minutes. Yeah, hello Shruti. Yeah, sorry. So on the 3 minutes, gold. Yeah, actually dollar has okay, gold has fallen, has given a breakdown. Dollar in the 30 minutes time frame, 3 minutes time frame, within a 5 minute, I am looking for 5 minute candle. On the first session it has taken a higher high, and in the next minute, after in the next 2 minutes, it has given a breakdown. I am moving to 5 minutes. If we see, this was on a 6 o'clock candle. Dollar acted normally. We can think, okay, someone has benefited with this news. I'm thinking if it was a really a huge positive news on a higher time frame, if we consider, the candle might have closed above the previous resistance if the news is actually positive. Hi Ronit. Let us check. I just wanted to check the previous zones also. Yeah, earlier there is a support. It has been given break. Looks like it was a major zone. It can turn market into up or down. So one of the selling zone, what even though the market is rising, it was forming a selling zone. So we can give importance to this, and we can considering the swing high and low. I'm just taking for a reference purpose. Zero 0.7 and 100%. So depends upon this, whatever the price action and whatever the wick rejection, the bias and all. I am considering 0.6 level also. This is swing low. This was 0.6% retracement. That means 6678. That means 67% retracement, and this was 78% retracement. So I am considering this zone as a demand zone because there is no proper. Hey, here I got the exactly base candle. That means I can give some more importance by this price action. Whether we see the same formation has been formed in gold or not. 1 hour time frame. That means I need any one of the bullish retracement. Obviously the regular swing high. Here I am thinking in two cases because of the volatility, yesterday's news impact and all. I'm in a confusion that whether to give importance to this wick or not. I was confused. Can anyone tell me whether to give importance to this wick or not? Because it has given retracement exactly from the previous zones. If you observe, yeah, these are our earlier zones. This is the one's first zones. These are the before zones. If we consider, just type it on the chat box so that I'll proceed with that on by considering your view, because who knows, I might be wrong, you might be right. On a 3 minutes time frame, just now gold has become bullish. Why it's not showing? Just a minute, guys. Meanwhile, no one has replied for that my confusion, whether to consider that wick or not. I just need an answer for that. If you don't know, you can guess it, no problem. Okay, I think Shruti, Ronit, Harsh, and might be some others. 4 members. If you 4 guys give me your 4 answers, I'll be taking the majority of the answer. Like, you guys can think voting. Some might can say consider, some might can say don't consider, right? So everyone give me your answer based upon your assumption. It might be wrong or right. Don't consider that, because at the end I'll give you the regular one. I'm repeating the question once more. As leave about the wick as it's showing bearishness, because whatever the bearishness is there, it has happened already. Okay, I am asking, whatever the swing high, I am asking whether to consider this high as a swing high or not. I look for 1 minute. High, okay, 60% has been voted. And for this was the earlier poll, right? Ten members has voted. That means I need 10 answers as of now. So gold is moving on bullish on the lower time frame, as I said. Okay, it was on a 4 hour 1 hour time frame. Okay, meanwhile we'll go with currencies. Type in the chat box what are the currencies are need to be analyzed. 3374. Gold might test 3374. Yes, somewhere else we have one of the major zone. Earlier I think I have marked. The zone is too far away, right? 3100. Now where it is? Now market is at 3317. The 117 around 200 points. It's a little bit far. We'll see, is there any zone in between? the high Yeah, we can consider this zone as a bullish as of now, because we already got here first retrace, second retrace. Now I am expecting a third one. It depends, because already it's been tested 2 times. Once we check on a daily time frame, till now we haven't seen. On daily time frame, it was, the levels are same almost. This was a high and this is the low. The zone is very big in the daily time zone, so we can get a lot of consolidation in this zone. It can might be anywhere. So I am expecting from here in this between maximum times. Have to see how it will go, and market can give break also. So on daily time frame, 3250 to 120 is the zone on a daily time frame. But as of now, on a lower short term, on a 4 hours, we have a zone at 3250. So Prajwal feels like it will fall below 3300. Yeah, I think I have read this comment. Yeah, after 3300, what is the level, man? It was 3250 to 230. That was the level. But if you consider now, I am taking to 1 hour time frame. Because of this current formation, I missed one of the demand zone. I am expecting whatever the current retracement is going on, which is under this. Yeah, I missed this actually, because when this candle index issue, the like wick might be or might not be, but there is a equal wick on the top and equal wick on the bottom. That means I'll be considering this is as a 100% body candle. Now the next candle, bullish candle, what is there? It has crossed the 50% of the candle as of now. It might be later, it might be can reverse, because we have one of the resistance, that is this candle zone. And if we take the same line from here, sorry, just a second, this next candle is one of the resist support, and this is one of the support. It can reverse from there if the market is fully bearish. But as of now, let me observe this zone. It was a till now there is no retest has been came. This was the first retest, so I'm expecting 1:2 minimum upon this. The swing low I am taking. After this I'll be going to chat. Just a second, guys. Whatever the starting of the zone, we'll be considering as an entry price. Later on, if we are taking a less quantity, means we'll be going with a buy on dips. I'm considering only 1:1.5 because here I have one of the major zone. One is, if you observe this candle, then yesterday's news candle, if we consider that, it might act as a resistance also. Even though if I don't consider, if you see the low of that candle, how many resistance supports we have? 1, 2. We have almost like 2 supports, right? If we consider only the bodies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of consolidation has been happened. Yeah, market will fall after the retrace of this candle. I think I have placed take profit at correct place only. This will be the take profit point on a higher time frame. We'll check on a 3 minutes time frame. Actually, I was looking on other, it's a purely bearish. From 6:36, I think I said around, it's running on positive, and there is no bearish movement also as of now. It's bullish. So I said this line will be a first take profit point because of the consolidation. If you see, the huge market has been consolidated. Close half of the quantity here with only 0.2% profit. Even the risk is 1 rupee, but our major point is at 1:5 at the price of 3,336.358. That will be our take profit point, actual one. So for some time we'll be going with the currencies, then we'll move back. Feels like it will fall below 3,000. Yeah, it's done. USD JPY. So for USD JPY, it was about to turn its direction. I'm considering this as a zone because of the current running candle. This is one of the zone. If the same zone occurs in the previous swings, whatever the swing high or low, that means support or resistance, I'll give much importance to this, but it has been formed in between the running of the demand zone. So I'll be giving pretty less information and less importance too. But it has respected that value and has been reversed. That means the next candle we can expect a red candle. If we see, the volume is equal to average, still we have half an hour left. So within half an hour it might can breach maximum of 20-25% of the volume. It can close on green, or else it can close at the same as a hanging man or as a hammer. It can close. We'll check it on 15 minutes. This was the zone, the same zone which I have spoken on 1 hour. It got retested. Leave the first one. This was the major one. That means it was already retested. We can expect second one, but now currently I am not expecting. Why? Because I got a supply zone at the news candle, I think it was. Yes. And also it has not closed above the previous whatever the resistance is there. Sorry, okay, it has closed, but it has not sustained. If we look the volume is too high. Look about this volume and the third candle, it was too high. We can consider this candle as a bullish, but not the major one. If whatever the liquidity, whatever the seller's domination is there, if the buyers wanted to dominate the sellers, this candle volume has to be pretty more than the previous volume. Then we can expect whatever the next candle is as a green, and it will engulf this. If the market is running around high of the current price, because still we have around 30 minutes, okay, 15 minutes candle, right? Then better don't analyze in that way. So as of now, this was our supply zone. Retest has not done yet. Wait for retest at 148.731, and your SL will be above the 149.090. Gold will looking bearish. With this candle, it has been turned into bearish. The sellers has dominated. Three minutes. We'll see. I think this is on the 1 hour time frame, right? Make a note, everyone, with this candle. We'll see how it will going to act. And the next one after the USD JPY, before breaking the swing high that you are asking for. Yeah, Shruti, I was asking for whatever the yesterday's news candle swing high is there. I was asking this. No sir, I don't think we need to consider the wick. It has spiked and taken all the liquidity and moved after that. Euro USD. Okay, next one we'll go with Euro USD. Divyansh, I guess at building liquidity, at those levels, so price might break through them, and good liquidity is around 3,390. Yeah, that is also one of the swing high, but whatever the zones which are forming as of now, one, I think I said where it was on a daily time frame, somewhere here, right? The high, that is 251 to 120. The market will be on a consolidation at that stage. We can talk, if we wanted to need some moment, we can go for lower time frame. Anyhow, we are doing that also, but on a long term perspective, I think someone is looking for 400, 450, someone said. if you wanted to reach the market to 400 420, first it has to reach 250. I said from 250 to 120 is the zone. The market might reverse at any of the price. It can reverse from 120 also. Make a note. Why? Because everything it will be considered as a zone. So the safe traders, or else the conservative traders, can enter after seeing any one of the reversal candle with a wick at this zone, whatever the zone I said, from 251 to 164. When the market comes to the zone, after taking the U-turn, look for any candle closure at this zone only on 1 hour time frame. I think we have drawn this zone. This is on 1 hour, this is on another 1 hour, right? But I am telling on a daily perspective for positional trade, not for swing trade. Look for this type of candle formation. It might be a doji 2, it can be a indecisive candle too, but it should be this closing, whatever the candle it might be. Candle can be on red also, but it has to close above the 3251.050. that 0.50 also we have to calculate. I am removing all the lines, it was little messy for me. We got Euro USD. I think we have talked about this zone in earlier live session, I'm thinking, because I remember this one of the strong demand zone. When here somewhere else I have seen this one of the reversal, at that time I have expected the market will reach this 1.15576. I think I have said at that live sessions. If anyone remembers, just make a note, because in that case you will come to know, okay, like if you are really a long-term swing trader, this is one of the zone has given a breakout, and whatever if you consider the candle also, this candle has given breakout. That means if you are working with a basic one, you need a retest to this candle. We'll see whether it came for a retest or not. Yes, it came. I think last hour has been, yeah, I think in gold, I think I was talking about one of the candle, right? This is one of the example of that candle. Okay, this is one of the minor bullish. This is one of the minor bullish. So if we observe, I just wanted to check, there will be a divergence over here. I wanted to check, let's see whether it has made a higher high. Yes, it made a higher high. Right, taken a support. If you think RSI is taking a support, but here it was a lower low. So easily whatever this level is there, we can go for long as of now. Your USD is bullish from now on. Those who are considering Euro USD, I think Shruti, I have observed that you are following Euro USD much. Just take 0.01 lot for long term. But do your analysis too. Don't consider that as advice. I think I'm not seeing Priyan today in the live session. Divyansh, hi Divyansh. Harshkarya, you're not, you haven't, I think. Consolidation from, okay, I guess I'd building liquidity at those levels, so price might break through them, and good liquidity is around 3390. Yes, the Divyansh, at 3390 also there is some liquidity. I'll show you on daily time frame. $3,366 to 3,403 is one of the supply zone on daily time frame. Okay, and if I see, just a second, because I need exactly the 50% of the candle, so I need my own indicator. Currently the gold is bearish. If we look, this was the retrace, second retrace here if you consider, and it was one of the bearish reversal, and this is a volumes yesterday's new spike, not to be considered. If there is no spike, means today by this, at the current market price, we can see the gold at 280. If there is no spike yesterday, means. So on daily it's purely bullish. No divergences on the daily time frame, it's regular. Yeah, and if I'm considering RSI as a secondary confirmation also, it's looking bearish. But on a daily time frame where we got a demand zone, earlier we have thought already, I have removed the lines, 250 to 120. The zone is very high, it's a huge zone. By moving into the lower time frame, we have to reduce our zone. But we have to be very careful. That's it, not more than this. The market can reverse from 252 to, and the next reversal is at 164. But consider as a zone, we have to be very careful at 252 to 120. So my advice is, it was a non-tradable zone. If the market is in between 252 to 120, don't take any trades. Let it consolidate and wait for a retrace. Sorry, give for a breakout or a breakdown. Can enter at the breakouts, and those everyone will be having their own strategies. After the breakout, the high of the candle, or else the shortest formation, or else the retracement. I'll be following the retracement because to reduce the stop loss, we can follow that. One question, sir, will happen with gold what happened with Bitcoin? Trump making them cheap and making them reach all-time high. Yeah, till now we haven't seen the Bitcoin, right? It was around at it made a high of 22,000, sorry, 24,000, 23 100, 23 200 only. Yes, on a daily time frame it has formed a supply zone. But looks like a small minor one because the candle has not closed below of the my green candle and shows some weak rejection at the current candle. BTC USD, the exchange. Yeah, this was the spot price. We can consider this Bitcoin on daily time frame. As of now it was far out of the zone and we are getting we got one of the inside formation. We can wait until it gives a break to any either of the direction. I'm expecting a downward move, a small retrace. This was our demand zone on the Bitcoin. Yeah, this question with gold, what will happen with gold? What happened with Bitcoin? No, it won't be moving. Bitcoin is different and gold and dollar is different. Okay, because whatever the dollar is there, whatever the gold price is moving on, as a irrelevant correlation it was moving. I think before 3 months I think we got a news. I don't know whether it was fake or not. China has found some million some way through the trillion tons of gold cave has been found on China. If that news was true, definitely gold price will fall. Anyone has heard about that news? Type on the chat box. Any idea on that news? Because it's not been circulated. I think only it was available for one day, around 24 to 30 hours only it was available. After that I was unable to see that ad. Just type in the chat box, guys. What was did anyone observe that news? I don't know where it was came also. That's why I'm asking you. As of now, gold is a little bearish. Consolidation. We'll see. Okay, I think currency pairs it's concluded. We'll go with gold. It's some one of the short trade. It was bullish on 15 minutes time frame. Sorry, not bullish. Compared to price action, it was a small bullish one, that's it. But overall trend was not bullish. Gold is liquidating its sell orders. Actually, I like the consolidation phase. I'm telling you now. 3 minutes. If 3 minutes means minimum 10 to 15 candles has to sustain in between this range, just place a stop orders, a buy stop order and a sell stop order. Yeah, this swing low is enough. The candle has to sustain more than 10 candles because I'm choosing the 3 minutes, right? Minimum 10 candles has to sustain. After the 10th, it might be 11, 12, 13 up to 20 n number of candles. Just look for buy stop order. So yeah, buy stop order, sell stop order. Any direction it will go. And the stop loss, you have to place confirm whatever the mother candle swing. Yeah, mother candle is there, the low, it will be your stop loss on buy side. On sell side, the candle high, a few points buffer, 10 pipettes, you can place a stop loss. But make note, 3 minutes, minimum of 10 candles need to be inside. Yep, any queries guys? I'm going to wind up the session now. Any questions? Gold is bullish on a short term. So now, right, no questions, no queries. Just tell me if I have said anything wrong. Okay, sir, no, your analysis is wrong. This has to be considered. So I will analyze that by considering my view also, so that I also can get know whether I might miss some points, right? Okay, everyone, have a safe trading day. And I think only tomorrow is a Friday. Later on, it was a weekend. We'll talk about that weekend on the next Monday. See you soon.